I'm doing this video now so that when it happens there and then, I won't get angry about this signing. We have signed Sancho, God knows why, for £77 million, plus add-ons, etc, 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 all the team and problems that comes with a signing like this, in more ways than one, in my eyes. We've outdone ourselves again, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? This is very copycat. I've heard this all before. Oh, this player's going to be the catalyst for us to win the league title. You do realise, don't you, at the end of next season, it'll be 9 years without a title. The next year after that, 10 years without a league title post-Sykes-Ferguson. It won't be long now until we go 8 years, like Arsenal back in the day, without winning a single trophy. That is startling and that is scary, and the doom and gloom is going to still commence evermore. We've bought a player like Sancho in an area that we're already stacked in. It doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. There's a saying out there, too many cooks spoil the broth. And the likes of RCL, no one's going to buy him. He's on the king's ransom, a lot of money. He's been linked with Real Madrid. Real Madrid are not going to take him. Why would they? They want to, win a trophy again. Because they were trophyless for the first time since what? 2010, 2011 season, something like that. And I expect, if he's as good as Top Res claim Sancho to be, I expect Ronaldo and Messi numbers. I expect him to be top goal scorer, not just in the Premier League, but around Europe as well. Every time he takes a free kick, I expect him to score directly from it. Every time he takes a corner, I expect him to score directly from that. That's what I expect. He's been playing in a pub league, and it's like a pub sinner when they go on to the X Factor, Fame Academy, whatever. They learn bad habits, and that's what Sancho's going to bring, bad habits, to add to the bad habits that we have littered around the club since Sykes-Ferguson retired back in 2013. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not command respect. Rival fans are laughing constantly behind our backs. They know that Ole doesn't command the respect, and he's not going to take Manchester United to where they perceive to be. And this is going to hinder Greenwood's development, by the way, because he's not going to get much chances. So, and I feel sorry for Diallo, more to the point. What's he thinking right now? Oh, signing a player in a position that I'm trying to stake my claim in. I don't know what he's thinking, but I don't think he's thinking happy force right now. He's thinking, oh, I might as well pack my bags in, because I was going to be like Van der Schijt and not play. So it's a disgrace, that really is a disgrace. And I could score loads of goals in that pub league. Dan James would score goals aplenty there. Goals galore. And Man City, they didn't do anything to keep him. They're going to have, what, a 15% clause given to them. So not only are we getting their damaged goods, we're also giving them money back that will go on top of buying Harry Kane and maybe Jack Grealish. So we're helping our nearest and dearest out. Well, they do say charity begins at home and all that, don't they? Yeah? And post Sykes-Ferguson, we have saw Man City, for the first time ever, win the league title back-to-back. We've saw Leicester City, against all the odds, win the league. They were 5,000 to 1 before a ball was kicked in earnest. And then the sickest really, as a Man United fan, was the Vermin doing what they couldn't do for the last 30 years when they won the you-know-what. I feel physically sick in my mouth just thinking about it. Shudder. It still gives me nightmares to this day. And anyone who's actually a Man United fan, like myself, if you are also a Man United fan, you should always be disgusted about what Liverpool did a couple of years ago, which is now. But Sancho, he's just the English Depay. And when Depay scored a hat-trick against Club Brugge, his name up in lights, oh, we're going to do something now, and it didn't happen. Man City will be laughing all the way to the bank now. We're helping them out. It's absolutely crazy. And we have become what I most feared, and several other people as well. We are becoming Brexit FC. Remember when Arsene Wenger put out 11 of foreign players and no British to speak of? We're going to have a British 11 if things stay the way they are. Just look at the team we're going to have next season. Dean Henderson in goal. Wamba Crapper at right back. Porky Pig at left back. Pascal Siegel with hair at centre back. McTominay. A forward line of Sancho, Greenwood and Rashford. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, we only have three players who are from foreign parts. The rest are English. And that is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. But Top Reds love that. And they're going to be backing the Glazers. As we've seen so when Old Trafford was open for 10,000 against Fulham. They were chomping at the bit, like I said they would. That's why I do not back these Glazers out campaign. Because it, as I don't know what the hell this means, but I'll use it anyway. Controlled opposition against the Glazers. The Glazers are still going to stay, you do know that, don't you? This is supposed to oust them out, not to keep them in. You do realise that you've gone the wrong way about it, and actually also, one of the reasons we didn't win the trophy was because of your personal vendetta against the Glazers. So if that Liverpool game did take place when it should have, we probably would have won a trophy by now, and Ollie would have won us our first trophy in God knows how many years, 4 years or so. So you're the one that lost us that. Yeah, you're the one who played your part in that, because you couldn't put your bloody animosity aside for the Glazers. But Ollie doesn't command respect, they just laugh behind his back. Sancho's not going to do anything for us. We're now a cut team like in the 70s and the 80s. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just what we are. But if you're happy with the signing, which I know Top Reds will be, that's your lookout. But it's not going to mean anything. We've still got Ollie Gunnar Norbert. He's not going to change his tactics. He didn't make us 700 minutes against Villarreal. And Sancho's going to be burnt out as well. He'll be playing every single game. Come rain, sleet or snow. And this is going to be way heavy on his shoulders for Sancho. He won't be able to cope. The Premier League will eat him alive. I can ban assure you now that will happen. It's a complete and utter waste of money. But I'll say this, I hate Maguire for his reasons. But at least he's a bloody England international. And starts every time he's selected for his country. Sancho doesn't even get picked for England. And when he does next to nothing, he flatters to deceive, and he plays the part of the invisible man. Playing in the pub league, and he's taking now bad habits, and he'll take it into the Premier League. We are well and truly screwed. I'm absolutely gutted that we signed him, but if you go back in it, islands of time, 2013, we've heard it all beforehand, ladies and gentlemen. The Schmid Field, remember that? Remember cringe with that? So we've seen it before. So I really shouldn't get angry about it, because I just go, use my, head and go back to what I was saying before. So yeah, Sancho signed. I'm not going to back this signing from day one. But yeah, we'll see how what he does. But I'm not going to hang my hat, if I had one, on him doing anything. So I just think it's a busted flush, and I think we wasted more money, like we have post Alex Ferguson, and this player will not be the catalyst for us to do anything under this fraud of a manager.